With the rise of recent events, TCG games like Yu-Gi-Oh have only become more popular. With the arrival of Master Duel, that number of people have increased substantially. But what is Master Duel, may you ask? Well, that, my friends, is what I will show you today. Heyo, what is up, everybody? This is Dynamic Striker of the Duelist League here, and this is Master Duel. In Master Duel, we have an online simulation of Yu-Gi-Oh playing in general. Yu-Gi-Oh playing. The best place to start is going to the tutorial, which is solo mode over here. And after you clear the main tutorial, another part you're gonna want to pay attention to is the stuff over duel strategies over here. This area teaches you about every part of how to play a duel, from playing what cards to play, what strategies are good, and even different summoning methods, like the first one over here, which talks about tribute summoning. And on top of that, we got other methods of summoning right here, from synchro summoning, Xyz summoning, pendulum summoning, and the all-new Link summoning method. Master Duel provides all these great tutorials that are designed to take a beginner of Master Duel, or Yu-Gi-Oh, and turn them into a competent duelist. In Master Duel, each of these duels is a matchup between the deck you have created and the deck your opponent has created in a face-off to take your opponent's life points to 0, or reach some alternative win condition. In this game, because so many different duels happen, within Master Duel of course, you could face a variety of different opponents and a variety of different decks. Like in this case, facing off against a Sky Striker deck against my basically Dragon Starter deck at the time, which is why Dragon would, since it doesn't really fit my whole Blue Eyes build that I have built up currently. You can face off against really good opponents, especially ones you may not be able to beat, considering, they may play a specific kind of deck, one that's just in your level, or you can face off an opponent that may not know what they're doing. It's getting funny to watch your opponent backfire. You'll see it in a minute. Dark Rebellion is not in this starter pack, by the way. Starter deck. Ultimately carries me through this entire, especially. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see the backfire. Oof. Man. Even now, as I'm watching this duel, I myself taking pride into my strategy, especially making a crazy comeback. Well, not in this case, but also, it is so funny to watch my opponent, like what's gonna happen in this turn, when both these monsters destroyed, and he takes that in the top right there. Isn't that hilarious? Well, a common example would be running into the likes of a meta deck. Meta decks are deck archetypes that are commonly used and to win the game through methods considered unbalanced to the casual duelist. In this particular duel, I did manage to defeat this duelist. Do not always expect this outcome. A more common occurrence would be losing constantly because you run into different meta decks, like Sky, and that could lead to the frustration. So just a little caveat whenever you're playing Master Duel. Although in this particular scenario you can't really do anything can't really do anything because my Chaos Max, which is one of the only things at the time that could stop Sky along with Solemn Judgment here, which stopped that particular spell card, field spell card. In this particular spell, it's pretty great to take pride in your own strategies, especially when you use it to make a crazy comeback, when otherwise you would be very screwed in the duel. Notice that while my Lusted Dragon has been frozen over here, has been unable to be attacked, Chaos Max cannot be selected because he cannot be targeted, which gave me an advantage against the Striker deck. I was just lucky, though. You might want to be very careful when facing off against meta decks, especially when you don't know what they could do, which is common when you're facing off against, you know, so many different meta decks, which is very possible. Watch me take this here. Watch me take this W in a few minutes or two. All those cards and dang. And here comes the penultimate duel, in which case Chaos Max will attack this monster. Booyah! One of the great things about Master Duel is that you can obtain new cards through literally in-game progression, not necessarily microtransactions like a whole lot of games tend to do these days. What's great about that is you can find out what cards you want to make, what cards you want in a specific deck. Like, for example, I have a Shark deck over here. Before you can try them out in real life. So now I have the idea of how I want to build my IRL Shark deck if I wanted. Isn't that great? A great way to score new cards is through the shop system here in Master Duel. It allows you to get a whole bunch of different cards through legacy packs, master packs, which, if you're serious about picking up a brand new deck, do not go with this one because you'll end up with a whole lot of random cards that may or may not fit in your deck, whatever deck you're trying to build. And secret packs, in which case these would be made from whatever card you decide to craft. And if they happen to have one. As well as structure decks over here, and you can even add accessories to enhance your playing field, like a sort of avatar that stands next to you during the duel, kind of like a deck master. The background are duel field, and different parts of it, as well as card covers, your logo, your profile's logo, and the monster art that shows up in the menu, as well as different special items that can be occurring from deck slots, bundles, or dual passes that occur every so when, like every few months. And on top of that, that would be the cool shop system. And by the way, this would be the background I was talking about before, the background art that shows up in the menu. One of the things to keep in mind when building a brand new deck, you might want to watch out your craft materials up in the top left up here. With the 90 creds here, I can make new cards like this Jinzo and sure, let's go with Psychic Bounder. But because I may not have enough ultra rare credits, I can't get Foolish Burial, this Jinzo variant, or other ultra rare cards I may be seeking, so that could be a caveat as well, and an encouragement to go through the game as much as you can, and when you get to play. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So many ultra rares! I'll not even know when I get to finish this deck in time! And that, in a nutshell, is the entirety of the Master Duel experience. Well, to the general degree. I hope you all get to enjoy your own Master Duel experience yourself. I hope to see you on the dueling field if I get to. And in the meantime, happy anniversary, Master Duel. Happy 1 year anniversary. And here's to the future duelists that get to play. And on top of that, my name is Dynamic Striker of the Duelist League, and I will see you all next video.